Hello everyone, welcome back to Fundrise Finance. In today's video, I want to go over a major change that I did to my portfolio in the month of July, and that was moving out of the Stash robo-advisor investing portfolio, where I transferred my entire assets from Stash to my Fidelity service. I'll let you know why I did the transfer, what prompted me to do so, and the process of transferring out of Stash to Fidelity. Let's check it out. On July 1st, I received this email from Stash saying that they wanted to inform something about my investing plan, which had costed me $1 a month. This email came to me as a surprise because here they mentioned that the $1 plan was no longer available, and starting August 1st, the plan would be upgraded to something that would cost me $3 a month, which is like $36 a year. I actually like the Stash platform because it gave me a medium to auto invest my money. You set up your investments, a schedule, and a fixed money, and it will just keep repeating every time. And as I've said in the past videos also, automation is something that I really like, and anything that keeps investing a good discipline is something that I will always go for. And I used to invest into ETFs like SCHD, DGROW, VIG, VYM on a regular basis. So I used to invest like $5 every week into each of these ETFs every Tuesday or Wednesday. And that's it. You set it and forget it. And the investing journey keeps continuing on the background. So this plan that you see here, the Stash Beginner, which is for $1 a month, that is what is no longer available from August 1st onwards. And for me personally, when I started my investing journey like 4 years ago, I had started with Acorns, which I still continue to date. So in Acorns, basically, you just choose a particular type of portfolio, whether you want an aggressive one or a conservative one. And in my case, I always chose for the aggressive from the start, and that sets your portfolio into four fixed ETFs. That's it. You don't have any other option. And so to diversify my portfolio away from Acorns, I had started investing into Stash, wherein I chose my own ETFs, how much I wanted to invest, and it was good as long as it lasted. And it worked for me. As a beginner, when you don't know what's happening in the market, you don't know how to choose, such robo investing apps really help. But at this stage of my investing journey, where I know where to invest, how much to invest, what to look out for, what are the pitfalls, what are the dangers, just having that convenience of investing automatically and charging $3 a month seemed an overkill for me. And that's why I started the process of transferring out of Stash into Fidelity. Where, yes, in Fidelity, you don't have that option of recurring investment. But for someone like me who actively follows where I invest, how much I invest, it made sense to actually transfer out of Stash into Fidelity and continue my ETF investing journey out there personally. Again, this is purely a personal choice. I'm not against what Stash is doing. For a beginner, it's a wonderful platform to start with. I happily endorse Acorn and Stash for beginners. Acorn still charges me $1 a month, and for the convenience that it provides and the roundup feature that it provides, I'll probably continue till I don't know how much long in the future, but I have no plans of canceling my Acorns account anytime soon. So to start transferring assets out of Stash into Fidelity, what I did was went to Fidelity account, logged in, went into accounts, transfers. Here, if you go all the way down, you can see here transfer an account to Fidelity. Here, click start a transfer. And here, what I did initially was I searched for Stash, click on next. And here, when it asks for the account number, you need to download your recent statement from the Stash app, and you will see your account number in the statement. You enter that over here in the account number, and then select brokerage individual. Transferring said is no. You give your account number here and click on next. You click on next. This is one message which will actually confuse you, where it says you're exiting to link a bank account. So yeah, even this struck me for a weird for some time. Like, why is it asking me to link a bank account when actually I started to transfer a brokerage account into Fidelity? So that's where the mistake is. So basically, here you should not give Stash investments. If you look at your statement, you will see that Stash is just like a front-end dealer, but who is actually owning your account or running your account is Apex Clearing Corporation. So you go back to the Fidelity page, click Give Apex, and you will see here Apex Clearing Corporation. Click on Next. And now you will see the account number in the form that is there in your statement. So you give the account number there, you click on select the account type as brokerage individual, and then you click on next. In the next page, here it will be prompting you whether you're transferring the stash brokerage account into an existing account, or you do want to open a new account. Choose accordingly. In this page, it'll ask you whether you want a full account transfer or a partial. So you can basically choose a specific investment only to be transferred out of stash, or you can choose the whole one. In my case, I chose the whole. And in this page, they'll ask you to upload the statement, the recent one. You can attach that over here. So in the final page, you just see whether all the details are given correctly and you click on submit. You can track your transfer over here. Go to the transfer section and click on pending transfers. So typically it takes around 4 to 5 days for the whole transfer process to complete. One important thing to remember here is that if you have fractional shares in your stash account, only a whole share will be transferred and any remaining fractional part will be sold off by stash. So as you can see here in the MGC ETF, I remember I had around 9.1 units, of which 9 units got transferred and that zero point 0.1 unit got sold off by stash. Likewise, in any of your remaining investments, only the whole part will be transferred, and if any of them is a fractional part, it will be sold off completely, and that will be retaining into your stash portfolio as a cash value. The reason why you see fractional shares in this screenshot is because I bought additional shares after the transfer was completed. And as part of the transfer process, what happens is that Fidelity keeps checking from stash on a regular basis. I think it's on a day-to-day basis. So first, when it fetches the entire data, all the whole shares come through. You won't get a cost basis. That will be part of the next pull of data. And the next time when Fidelity attempts to pull the remaining set of data, your cost basis comes through and any portfolio value that is still retaining in that account. Like I just said, any fractional shares that get sold off, that entire remaining cash portfolio that will be transferred as part of the remaining data checks. That's what they call as a residual sweep. So the whole process took me, I remember, around 4 days. When I say 4 days, I mean to say 4 business days. So I started my transfer process on July 7th and it got finished by July 12th. And in fact, as part of this entire process of transferring, Stash, or I would say Apex, had charged me $75 as the transfer fee. So what they do is, whatever portfolio cash is remaining in your account before transferring it out to Fidelity, they deduct that $75 from that portfolio remaining and then transfer the residual part into Fidelity. What I did was I called up Fidelity customer care and I requested to consider my case because I have my employer 401k plans, my Roth IRA, and also this individual brokerage account with Fidelity. Looking at all these accounts which I have been holding with Fidelity, they considered to refund that transfer fee. So yeah, that was a very generous thing that Fidelity had done. After the entire stash portfolio is transferred, when you try to log into the app, you would see this message saying that the account is being closed. So that means the entire account has been successfully transferred and stash is closing down your account. So yeah, overall, the entire transfer process was a very simple and efficient one, I would say. So as you can see here, my Fidelity portfolio value ballooned up after the stash portfolio got transferred. Earlier, it used to have around $10,500. And after this entire $6,500 of stash portfolio got transferred, I have around 17,500 in my Fidelity portfolio overall. The one unintended consequence was my stash portfolio had a few ARC ETFs, which I was just my play money over there. It was barely even like 0.25 or 0.5% of the portfolio. And as you can see here, after the portfolio got transferred into Fidelity, I can see RKF being the biggest loser, falling more than 65%. So my Fidelity portfolio earlier used to be exclusively a stock-based one, but after this transfer, it is a hybrid of ETF and stocks. As we can see here, more than 39%. To be specific, 39.2% of the portfolio is now ETF based, and the remaining are stocks. Yeah, it's a minor inconvenience which I can live with. I'm happy that I got to consolidate my accounts and I can manage much better over here. That's all I have in this video. Hope you found this video valuable. Until we meet in the next one, let's try to do as much as possible to be financially healthy. See you. Bye.